Just in from my run, so I'm kind of sweaty, kind of smelly. But I was thinking about the nature of time, like time, time is on my side. This morning I was digging out for one of my running watches and I realized I had four different ones. The one I'm wearing, the three other ones, two of them, the yellow one and the center one by Nike, I rarely wear. The one on my wrist is my everyday watch, and the Garmin one that's blue, it's called a 405CX. It's one I use still pretty regularly. In fact, I went to get an app for it not long ago, and I realized the watch was made before smartphones and before apps were created. And so that's how long I've held on to some of these watches. And I probably have another half a dozen watches still running, still operational someplace that I use. But not every generation has been so consumed with time as our generation is. I mean, we've written songs like Time is on My Side and Hope I Die Before I Get Old and all of those kinds of things. But not all generations, like I said, have been as consumed. In fact, up until just about 150 years ago, when trains traveled between cities to city, time wasn't even the same between county to county or city to city. Everyone set their own clock, and the only reason we needed what they call standardized time, was because trains were moving, and people wanted to make sure they could catch the same time train. They weren't late for trains, and so they had to standardize time. Before that, people just kind of went because, well, I'm awake now, and so now it was time to wake up. They went by when it was daytime, when it was nighttime, when the sun came up, when the sun went down. People worked. We binge-watched television. And we get consumed with what's on TV. Suddenly time has just slipped away from us. When I was 15 years old, a doctor told me I wasn't going to live till I was 17 for 24 months. I lived in fear of that for 24 months after that. I wondered when it would happen. I'm going to be 65 in July if I make it. Obviously, the doctor was off by a few years. Time can absolutely obsess us. And I think for each of us to realize that the same amount of time has been given every day to each one of us. It's this moment. This moment is the important moment that we have. It's one of the things that we celebrate after Easter. After Easter, I always like to take a little bit of time off, rest some, go for some longer runs. Had a really nice 6-mile run this morning. Think about just what went on in Easter and enjoy just the relaxation of no pressures of time with the pressures of Easter coming up upon me. But every single day, we should learn to make the most of our time. And by making the most of our time, I don't mean how to cram more into 1 minute or to 1 second or to 1 day, but I mean making the most of our time by thinking about, how am I spending my life? Am I giving my life to something that at the end of the day, I'll think, yeah, that was worthwhile. I did that which was right with my life. Your life is an incredible gift. Without you, your family, your friends would have an insanely vacant spot in their heart, in their homes, in their lives. Think about the empty spot that's been left in your heart, in your home, in your life by those that you've loved and you've lost. You're that important and more to so many people. To make the most of your time today is to realize that and to be the miracle. You're amazing. Go out and be that amazing person today by not thinking, oh, I need to cram more into this second, into this moment, but make more of you in it. Because who you are is of great value, not just to God, is of great value, not just to creation in the universe. It's of great value, not just to yourself when you look at yourself on the phone or when you look at yourself in the mirror, but it's of great value to those who love you deeply. And those who love you deeply, well, they're a huge part of the reason God placed you in creation today. Hey, today, I'm praying that you make the most of your time. By making the most of your time, taking some time for yourself, taking some time just to experience the joy of life, taking some time to enjoy the fact that it's spring with summer coming, taking the time to celebrate a sunny day. I want you to know that I think you're amazing. Be the miracle in your world today. Be the miracle for you and for your family. God bless you. Go out and have a great day. Take a walk. Go for a run. Enjoy yourself. You can.